What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? How y'all feeling? We're back now. We are back. We are back. We are back. We are back. How are y'all feeling? Sorry about the mix up that we had there, but we are back now. Okay. What else we got? Brooklyn in the building. Brooklyn in the house. Flatbush to be exact. Shout out to Flatbush, man. I had a lot of friends out there in Flatbush. Like sub. Good evening from Greece. Atlanta. Shout out to Ghost 100. Welcome back. Let me get all of these posts ready for y'all as people are trickling through the door. And then, okay, good. We got everything. Manhattan, Long Beach. What else we got? San Francisco in the building. We're gonna get this one started in 30 seconds because of the delay. Reeves definitely getting traded. Reeves definitely getting traded. San Francisco was good. Okay. All right, so let's get into it, man. People catch up as we're going along. People catch up to it as we're going along. All right, so we just finished the live with the story about LeBron James and Cleveland. In the midst of me preparing for that live, a bombshell story dropped surrounding Giannis Antetokounmpo. Okay, so we have multiple sources reporting on this. I appreciate that, Mitch. So we got one account here. This is from Yahoo Sports. It says, report, Giannis Antetokounmpo is ready for a new home at February 5th NBA trade deadline or in the offseason. We got another one here. This is from Sideline Sources. They're reporting that Giannis is reportedly ready for a new home. This trade could shake up the NBA so much. Here we go. And I'll read here the details. The Bucks want blue chip young talent and or surplus of draft picks for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Next one, it says teams that are in on the Giannis would want to reunited. Giannis would want to be reunited with Drew Holiday. Now let's get to the teams that we're hearing about right now, and there are more teams obviously going to be coming into the fold. So, number one, the Heat, the Warriors, the Knicks, and the Raptors are among several franchises that have been pushing hard for a Giannis trade before the deadline. Then we have another report here. This is from Basketball Runs. This is a potential trade package from the Warriors. It says the Warriors are willing to offer a Jonathan Kuminga, Jimmy Butler headline package with draft picks for Giannis Antetokounmpo. This is from Chris Mannix. I'm sure all of you guys know who Chris Mannix is. All right, I got a lot of thoughts about this. This is actually a very, very interesting story for me. So I got a lot of thoughts. Somebody said exactly, run away, coward. Okay, so it looks like quite a few people are upset with this news that Giannis wants to leave Milwaukee. Quite a bit of people are upset about this news. I want to talk about my brother, Too Raw for TV. He was pretty upset about this. I think 78 Sports, he's pretty upset about this. Those are the only two people I've seen react to this story. I gotta say, I feel totally different about it. Okay, I feel totally different about it. Giannis Antetokounmpo. All right, these are my thoughts on it. Right, not that these need to be the official views on the story, but Giannis Antetokounmpo signed with the Bucks in 2013. In 2023, he had been with the Bucks for 10 years. 2025, he had been with them for 12 years. This, if he finishes this season, will almost be his 13th year with the Bucks. 13 years. Throughout that period, Giannis developed into arguably a top two player every single year in the NBA. He won a championship. He won a Defensive Player of the Year award. He won multiple MVPs. all NBA teams, all defensive teams. I appreciate that, Marco. The guy, he did it all, and he won a championship, right? And Giannis is somebody that always said, I don't want to compete. I don't want to join. 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 And I think at the time, what Giannis was talking about was he was looking at it like, okay, I want to beat these guys. And he did that because at a time when everybody was forming a super team to win championships, he did it the old-fashioned way. He stayed in Milwaukee. They built a championship team, and they broke through and won a championship. And in game 6, he had one of the most memorable games in finals history with that 50 ball, where I think he went 15 of 17 or something like that from the free throw line, where he hit. I mean, he was basically, his biggest weakness. He came through that night, right? So you got all of that. As far as I'm concerned, Giannis has been given his all to the Bucks. He tried to win a championship with Damian Lillard. That didn't work out. He stayed. And I think now Giannis is looking around and saying to himself, they fired Budenholzer. They had Griffin. He wasn't supportive of Griffin. They fired Griffin, which I think now looks like a mistake. They got Doc Rivers, who I think that was a huge mistake in getting Doc. And now he's looking in the writing on the wall and realizing, man, I'm not going anywhere here. Year in and year out, time is passing, and I'm like a rock sitting on the shore of a coastline that the waves are just crashing up against year after year after year after year, and nothing is happening. And Giannis finally reached his breaking point, and he says he wants out. I have no issue with Giannis wanting to leave. I ain't got no issue with it. And the number one reason I have no issue with it is, number one, he stayed with the franchise for over 12 years. And he won there, which is not what we can say about other guys that moved. When LeBron left, he didn't win in Cleveland the first time. When Kevin Durant left, he didn't win in OKC the first time. So those are two totally different situations. And then they went to go form super teams. In the case of Giannis, I don't think Giannis is going to form a super team. I just think he wants to be elsewhere. And no one said it's written in stone that you got to stay in that one place forever. No one said it. Let's also be fair to Giannis from this standpoint. Jordan stayed with the same team his entire career when he played with the Bulls. He lived in Chicago. Chicago is one of the best cities in the world to live in. This is a fact. It's Chicago. Right? He was living in Chicago, for goodness sake. Kobe stayed with the Lakers for 20 years. He's living in LA. It doesn't hurt to live in LA as well in your free time. Right? So you also got to look at the location as well. Maybe after a while he got tired. Now, let's get to the teams that are interested in Giannis. For the new people coming in, obviously you guys already heard the news here that Giannis reportedly wants out. We're also hearing that the Bucks want a blue chip young talent and or a surplus of draft picks for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Now, and by the way, it also says the Heat, Warriors, Knicks, and Raptors are amongst several franchises that are pushing hard for Giannis trade before the deadline. Now, let me tell y'all, if Giannis, in fact, is going to be traded at the deadline, I think, and I'm going to say it, and I don't care who feel a kind of way, if Giannis gets traded, I think the best location for Giannis to go to is New York City. Let me say it one more time. If Giannis gets traded, I am lobbying, pushing for the New York Knicks to get Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's who I think should get Giannis. Giannis should go to New York. And I'm going to tell y'all why. If Giannis went to New York City, the amount of excitement that will bring to basketball will be incredible. He doesn't need to go to the Lakers, and I don't see him going to the Lakers. I don't see him going to the Lakers. The only way Giannis gets to the Lakers is if they trade away Reeves. And Reeves' salary right now doesn't really amount to what they would need to pay Giannis. And Reeves, frankly, wouldn't be enough. Reeves, as it stands right now, would not be enough. It's not enough. Now, if I'm New York, the person I'm looking at is the person that was getting pushed out of the low block by Russell Westbrook the other night. If I'm New York City, the person I am looking at is the person that was struggling to post up Russell Westbrook in the low post the other night. I'm trading Cat in a second and a half. I think New York should give up whatever Milwaukee wants to get Giannis. I think they should give up whatever Milwaukee asks for, give it up except Brunson. And y'all can figure it out from there. Whatever they want, give it up except Brunson. And if you can, keep what's his name? Josh Hart and whoever else. That's what I think. The Lakers cannot get Giannis until the offseason. They can't. Because they don't have the salaries to match up. If they wanted, they should trade LeBron. That can work, but they're not going to trade LeBron James. So for the teams that I'm hearing about, the Heat, the Warriors, the Knicks, I like the Knicks number one. Number two on this list, the Heat. Number two, the Heat. I think Giannis will do well in Miami. I think he'll do well in Miami with that organization, with Pat Riley. I think they would be able to put a championship team. He's going to be playing for one of the best coaches in all of basketball, in Eric Spoelstra. I don't think acclimating himself to the Miami regiment, I don't think that'll be hard at all, because Giannis looks like he probably have 4% body fat as it is. So I think the Heat could be another destination. But number one, I'm going for the Knicks. The Lakers, I don't see it happening for the Lakers. The only way it can happen for the Lakers is if you tell me they're going to trade away Austin Reeves. Now, there's a wrinkle in all of this. We did a live yesterday reacting to the story that Rich Paul is looking to represent Giannis. If he represents Giannis, then I wouldn't rule out the Lakers, because Rich will do whatever he can to ensure that he could help his man LeBron James get another ring. And if he can do that, he will. Somebody said the Bulls. I'm just going off of the teams that I've heard of. I don't know about the Bulls. I don't know who the other teams are. The teams I've heard about right now are the Raptors, Heat, the Warriors, and the Knicks. Those are the only teams that I've heard about. So I'm not going to speculate on any other teams. Those are the only teams, unless there are more teams, those are the only teams. Yes, I heard about Dalton Connect. I heard that Dalton Connect has requested a trade. Yes, I'm fully aware. This is another post here. Giannis Antetokounmpo is ready for a new home. Bucks listening to offers for Giannis. This is crazy. This is crazy. He ain't going to none of those teams. I don't know how he gets to the Lakers if it's not in the summer. I don't know how he gets to the Lakers if it's not in the summer. I don't know how. Then in the summertime, then you can kind of play around because the Lakers can now say to themselves, well, you know, we can sign Giannis and then Reeves will take less money. That can work. Or I would, if I had to choose between Reeves and Giannis and I'm the Lakers, I'm taking Giannis 1,000 out of 1,000 times and then Reeves can walk. That's what I'll do. If I was the Lakers and I had to make that decision, Reeves can walk. He can go for a jog. I would let Reeves walk and pair Giannis with Luka. And obviously, I haven't done all the numbers and all of that. Another report I heard, and one of the reasons why I think the Knicks are in play here. Here's another reason why I think the Knicks are in play. Because Giannis himself said one of his biggest dreams is to have all of the international players in big markets. Who remembers that? Giannis said one of the things that he would love is to have all of the international players in big markets. And let me tell y'all something. There is no bigger market than the Knicks. I'm saying the Knicks. Who y'all want me to say? I'm saying the Knicks. Giannis should go to the Knicks. I'm saying the Knicks, and I think it'll be great for basketball because now we'll have multiple storylines across both coasts. He says Giannis is disloyal. I don't think Giannis is disloyal at all. He stayed there for almost 13 years. What y'all want him to do? Y'all want Giannis to leave when he has a gray beard? Nah, what Giannis is doing is not like what LeBron did and went to Miami, or what KD did and went to. If we hear Giannis is going to form a super team, then that's something different. But if he's saying he wants to change location, he has the right to change location. Especially after he already won a championship, he can leave. Who said he has to stay there for forever? He doesn't have to stay there forever. Let me read this. All of a sudden, the Cavs want LeBron. I think Rich Paul is clearing out the East for LeBron. That's a pretty interesting point. Appreciate the super chat. Who else said Warriors? Yeah, we already got the Warriors here. For the person that just mentioned the Warrior. Man, there's a punk ass mosquito biting me, and I don't know where he's at. So somebody just brought up the Warriors. I don't think this is going to cut it. If this is what the Warriors have to offer, this is not going to cut the mustard, guys. The Warriors are willing to offer Jonathan Kuminga and Jimmy Butler. That's not going to cut the mustard. That's not going to cut the mustard. That's just not going to work. That's not going to work. So if you're asking me, I think Giannis should go to the Knicks, and I want to see Giannis on the Knicks. People, y'all are saying this now. If Giannis went to the Knicks, it will be electrifying for basketball. And it will be good for the NBA too, because that's a huge market. Now, people have talked about the pressure of New York and all of that stuff. Giannis has never played in a market like that. We'll have to see how Giannis is able to handle that. But you better believe it, them Knicks fans are going to lose their mind if they get Giannis. Them Knicks fans are going to lose their mind if they get, because if the Knicks get Giannis, Giannis will be, unless my memory serves me wrong, y'all correct me, won't Giannis be the best player to ever play for the Knicks? Giannis will be the best player to ever play for the Knicks. Correct me if I'm wrong, because he's better than Patrick Ewing. He would be he better than Melo. Giannis is better than Carmelo Anthony. No, not since. He's better than Carmelo Anthony. He is better than Carmelo Anthony. I love Carmelo, but he's better than him. Giannis is a tier above Carmelo Anthony. He just is. They average as many points. He's just as good as a playmaker, and he's a better rebounder and a better defender. He's better than Melo. Period. End of story. Giannis is a perennial all-defensive player. Melo is a better shooter and a pure scorer. Yes, I'll give you that. But in terms of player, somebody said Ewing, I don't think Patrick Ewing is better than Giannis. I don't think so. If you look at the all-time rankings right now, I'm sure almost everybody got Giannis, what, top 20, 25? Walt Frazier's not better than Giannis. Stephon Marbury. That's like saying De'Aaron Fox is better than Giannis, man. Come on, man. He better than all of them. For a fact, he's better than Melo. So I think he would be the best player, unless my memory served. I know they had Bernard King and all. He would be their best player ever. Y'all let me know. Am I bugging? T-Mac? Yeah, T-Mac was hurt when he came to play with the Knicks. And he was old. Not old, but he was hurt. I remember when T-Mac went to the Knicks. I said John Starks. He said Stephon Marbury is. Shout out to Stephon Marbury. I like Stephon Marbury. No. No. Say, all right, y'all say I'm bugging. Say the player that's better than Giannis that play for the Knicks. Say it in the chat. Who's the player that we can all say definitively is better than Giannis? Say the player. Carmelo Anthony's not better than Giannis Antetokounmpo, bro. Let's just knock it off. I get that Carmelo is from Brooklyn and all of that. He is not better than Giannis Antetokounmpo. Y'all need to knock it off, bro. Somebody said Jeremy Lin. There's nobody, man. That dude. Y'all know what? Yo, do y'all know what Giannis's numbers is every year? Son averages 30 and 12 every year. Let me repeat. He averages 30 and 12 every year. He averaged that last year. He averaged it the year before last year, the year before last year, the year before last year. And by the way, he's making an all-NBA team every year, and he's making an all-defensive team every year. Every year. Every year. The dude is a two-time MVP, defensive player of the year, and y'all bringing me Carmelo Anthony? Man, y'all better knock it off, man. Y'all better knock it off, man. Y'all better knock it off. Y'all talking about who you said Amari Stoudemire was a beast. He not Giannis. Y'all keep bringing up Patrick Ewing. No. I'm not giving y'all that. No. I don't watch Patrick Ewing play. I've seen all his highlights. He is not better than. Nope. I love Melo, but no. He said Julius Randle. That's funny. He said Oakley. If y'all think Patrick Ewing is better than Giannis, then I don't know what to tell y'all, man. Patrick Ewing is better than Giannis Antetokounmpo. Man, y'all better stop playing with me, man. Come on, man. Like, y'all can be as emotionally nostalgic about Patrick Ewing as much as you want. But in reality, Giannis is a better basketball player than Patrick Ewing. You said Charles Smith. Yeah. He said Charles Smith. Oh, okay. All of those traits Giannis got disappear against Tyrese Halliburton. Ewing is not losing to the Tyrese. Okay, so now we get into a Giannis. All right, cool, whatever. All I'm saying is that I think Giannis should go play for the Knicks. The Lakers, the only way I see Giannis going to the Lakers is in the offseason, unless they decide to do the unthinkable and trade Austin Reeves or something. That would shake up the world if they did that. That's the only way. It would have to involve Reeves. It would have to involve Reeves. And I don't think, I mean, Reeves is younger than Giannis, obviously, but I don't see how they do that. Giannis would be the best player the Knicks have ever acquired, but time will tell if he would be the best. That's all I'm saying. Exactly. I think some people are confusing this saying with being the best Knick ever. No. But best player, man, y'all better stop playing with me. Nope. You may not be a Patrick Ewing fan, but you don't disrespect his greatness. He's a top 10 center. I'm not disrespecting Patrick Ewing. I'm not saying he's not the best Knick of all time. I'm not saying none of those things. I'm saying Giannis is a better player than Patrick Ewing. I'm saying he's a better player than this is turning into a different lie. You got Knicks fans in the chat. They mad that I said that. All right, I'm not gonna say it no more. I still believe it, but I'm not gonna say it no more. I'm not gonna say it no more. I believe it, but I'm not gonna say it no more. All right, what else? Pat Ewing over. I'm not gonna say nothing no more. I believe it, but I'm not gonna say it no more. Y'all got it. It's cool. Yo, if the Knicks get Giannis and they somehow go to the finals and win the championship, all of these people in the comment section, they're gonna be saying Giannis is the greatest Knick of all time. But it's all good. Appreciate the super chat. Y'all got it. Y'all got it. Y'all are not about to jump me in the comments over Patrick Ewing. It's all good. He said Anthony Mason. Yeah, man. So I guess we got to see. Man. Well, guys, that's the update, man. I think I done pretty much gave y'all the news. We're gonna see what's gonna happen with this. What? He said, my girlfriend looks a little bit like Halle Berry and a lot like Patrick Ewing. Oh, man. All right. Okay. Jeremy Lin, Chris Childs. That's funny. If the Lakers get Giannis, I'm never watching another game till I die. Nah, I don't think that would be a good look for the NBA, man. That would not be a good look for the NBA. It would not be a good look. If the Lakers got Giannis, it would not be a good look, man. It would. He's still going on. It would not be a good look. 2 years ago, Lakers just got who they got? Luka. Everybody was scratching their heads with that one. And then if you turn around 2 years later and you get Giannis, bro, yeah, it's not gonna look good. It's not gonna look good. Appreciate that, fam. It's not gonna look good. He said Charlie Ward. Y'all are hilarious. He said Charlie Wood. But yeah, man. Giannis to the Knicks, baby. You heard? Giannis to the Knicks. I want to see Giannis play in the Big Apple in New York City. Bro, they gonna lose their minds if Giannis go. Can you imagine Fat Joe? Y'all see how much SHI, Fat Joe talk now. Can you imagine how much SHIT Fat Joe gonna be talking then? Yo. If they win the championship, son, they naming an avenue after that dude. They gonna call it Giannis Ave. Not even a street, an avenue. They gonna give that dude one whole avenue. You gonna have Fifth Avenue, Giannis Ave, the whole damn street. If he win a championship, look at what they was doing with Jeremy Lin. Look at what they were doing over Jeremy Lin. They would need to build more seats in Madison Square Garden. It would be crazy. And then Patrick Ewing was sit in the back. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing with y'all, man. I know we got some Ewing fans in the chat. I'm just playing with y'all. Charles, you need to apologize about the Patrick. Oh my God, bro. Let me see. 34th Street would be yo. They would give that dude a street. They would give him a street. If Giannis won a championship, that championship that he won with the Bucks, if he did that with the Knicks, Giannis would probably be a billionaire right now. Giannis would be a billionaire by now. They would, man, forget about it. Isn't Brunson better than Ewing? Yeah, y'all are not going to pull me into that one. Y'all are definitely not going to pull me into that one. Y'all are not going to pull me into that one. NYC will call him to go. It'll be crazy. Anyway, guys, man, appreciate you guys for being a part of the live, and we're going to catch you on the next one, man. I'm out. Appreciate you guys for tapping in. Catch you on the next one. I'm out.